Okay. Apparently I'm live. So if this is if this is not working, I apologize already. But hello. First live video. Or second attempt, but first successful attempt to get this live thing going. I don't know what to say. I'm kinda out just now. I have moved to university and I have not put up a video in ages, so I was like, why not go live? Why not just go for a walk? You know? It's a nice day, it's been sunny all day, so yeah, I'm hovering under a tree. Yeah. I don't know. It's not that cold outside, I just, like, just in case, because it's been quite windy, so yeah. Wow. University. Where do I even begin? I've been too busy to even film a video for YouTube. Like, don't need to, but I like doing it. It's a nice hobby. So yeah, I eventually, like, I always went on about, I don't know if I mentioned it in my videos, but I definitely mentioned it to like friends and family and stuff, but I always wanted to do like psychology and forensics and stuff at university. So I applied to do psychology and forensic biology at Abertay University, but I ended up not getting in. So yeah, my grades didn't go according to plan back in August, so yeah, that didn't work out. So I eventually got into uni in a different way. I went through clearing instead. So I am now at the University of Dundee and I am now doing adult nursing, which is interesting. It's a lot of work though, and currently we've just done a module that I wouldn't say I hate it, I would just say it's not what I want to do. But next week, I don't know if I can even say this, but next week we're doing like anatomy and physiology and psychology and stuff, and that's like everything I wanted to do. The connection just broke there. Must have bad Wi-Fi. But as I was saying, yeah, I'm really interested in learning about the body and stuff. Just saw a cute ass bunny. I don't know if I can flip around my camera. Oh, it's gone anyway. There's a lot of rabbits where I live, and it's nice to come out here and see them hopping around. And I really don't care. Yay, I'm live again. My flat is like really nearby here, so it's trying to connect to its Wi-Fi, but I find 4G is better because if it just stays on one connection, then it doesn't have to hop around and constantly go offline and stuff. So yeah, I tried dyeing my hair the other day. That's another new thing in my life, I suppose. Didn't go according to plan. It was supposed to be mercury, kind of like a bluish purple kind of colour. This kind of went red. I don't know. I think that's maybe because I did have blonde in my hair before. It was like bleach blonde ombre, so maybe it mixed with that, but I don't know. But yeah, that's been fun. Yeah, but as I was saying anyway, uni has been too mental to film a video, so you might just get little pop-ups of videos like this every now and then, when I feel like it, to be honest. But yeah, I'm doing nursing, and it's not what I wanted to do, but it is something that's pretty interesting, and it's almost like a job for life, so, you know, it's alright. I'm sure I'll like it as I go on. Like, I'll like it more. I do like caring for people, but again, it's not what I initially wanted to do. But I could branch off into like mental health nursing later on or something, you know. I could always change the way I go, so let's see where it goes from there. Well, I don't even know what to say. I've kind of had, oh wow, there's a swing out here. Oh, am I? I don't know where I am. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Like, as it goes for, because I normally put videos up about like scoliosis and all my health stuff and that. Just kind of a diary for myself in the future, like looking back on it and being like, yeah, it wasn't that bad. And it's kind of useful, you know, if I maybe forget how I was feeling at the time and then I look back and I'm like, oh wow, how much have I changed, and yeah, anything. It's kind of like video diaries for myself. So as it goes for my scoliosis, I've been in physiotherapy since about May, so that's been about 5 months, maybe coming up for 5 months. And it's been helping, but now I've developed kind of I used to have like shoulder pain and upper back pain, especially on my left side. Is it my left? Yeah, it's my left and other people's right. But yeah, now I've developed this like nagging pain in my lower back now, and then it spreads to the other side, so like my entire back basically just hurts now. And I was like, well, something's going on there. Back in the tree again. So yeah, I talked to my physiotherapist about it, and I was like, it might have got worse. Like the curves might have progressed or anything. So I don't know as of yet, but I have been referred back to Edinburgh Hospital. But since I'm 18 this time and not 16, I can't go to the hospital I was at last time, the like Royal Hospital for Sick Children or whatever it was called. So I have to go to like what do they call it? They called it like the Spinal Deformity Service, but I'm going to like an adult ward or something like that. I'm sure I'll find out where I'm going and I'll let you know how it goes, but yeah, that's currently in the lines of stuff to happen at some point. I don't know when that'll happen. Probably a wee while. I mean, it took a few months before I got like assessed by the specialist and stuff, so God knows when that's going to happen. As for my heart stuff, I don't know. For my Marfan syndrome, I don't know how it's got, but I feel fine. I mean, I've had a little trouble of chest pains and stuff, but that's really just because I've been exercising a lot more. Like, I would never normally be outside. I would be curled up in my room, in my bed somewhere, watching telly and eating a lot of crap food. Yeah, that's basically what I'd be doing. And I did do that for a couple of weeks, and then I was like, I should really exercise because I'm not in high school anymore and you're not getting mandatory PE and, you know, gym and stuff, so I really should keep on top of that since I have that ability to go out and run or cycle or walk or whatever. Might as well take the opportunity, so that's what you're kind of seeing now, I suppose. But yeah, I've been having a lot more chest pain, but that's probably because I've been exercising a lot more and my body's not used to it, so it's like I'm probably stretching the muscle and it's really hurting, or just a variety of things. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. I don't know. I had like a disability meeting yesterday with the services and stuff because at my university, because I have regular hospital appointments, and if I'm a nurse then I'm going to need like time off and they'll need to know why, and they can like help me out and stuff. So I was like, okay. So I had a meeting with them, and basically they are trying to get me like counselling and stuff for anxiety and depression, they're saying as well. So I was like, okay. I keep snapping twigs. I know tree huggers will hate me, but I get bored. So yeah, that's pretty good. But it's good they have that counselling in place, but I'm kind of like, I'm already swamped with stuff, so how am I going to have time? But then you have to think like, oh, hit my head. You have to think like, put yourself first. But then it's really hard to do when you're trying to keep up with assessments and assignments. Like, I've got an essay that's due about a month from now, and I've still not started it. I really should do, yeah, like procrastination gets the best of you, and then you end up having so much stuff to do, and that's really hard to manage already. So like counselling and my hospital appointments and everything, it's going to be really hard to try and find time and also try and have a social life at the same time. And I'm currently trying to get a job, and that is going to be crazy as well. So yeah, student life is not easy, and you're living off minimal money, so you have to be very careful about what you do, and everything is just a bit crazy. But I don't know, I might, like, I'm keeping up YouTube. I'm filming a video right now in kind of a different way. I've put it live instead of normal, but it was just easier for me, and I was like, why not? So yeah, don't even know what I was saying. Yeah, so I'll not have like regular video uploads, but I will have one here and there. And to be honest, my lecturers and stuff, lecturers are saying with being a nurse, it's very important to have a reflective diary. That's what they call it. It's a reflective diary. So you look at the good points and the bad points of what you did. And it could be professional, it could be university stuff, and it can also be your personal stuff. So maybe it would help to write down your issues and think, what could I do better next time, and stuff like that. But personally myself, I get really tired if I'm writing it down or if I'm typing it up and stuff. So I know it's going to help with my work and maybe anxiety and stuff. So I'm thinking of starting it, but I don't know. If you have any advice, please help me. But I was actually thinking, it might be weird to watch them, I don't care. They'll be for my own benefit. If you want to watch them, but I don't care, to be honest. I was thinking of making like reflective videos, if that makes sense. But of course, if I'm on placement or if I've got any very identifying information in my notes, I'm not obviously going to say that in the reflective period. I'm just going to say one day I was on placement and I had a tricky patient, and I didn't know how to sort their situation. Made me feel really bad. Next time I will try and be more prepared. You know, I might say stuff like that instead of like, such and such's name was on this ward because they had such and such a condition. You know, I'm not going to say stuff like that. And then like throw my nursing career out the window. I'm not doing that because I have to be very careful what I put on social media. So yeah, I'm going to start walking back to my flat, so I might end this episode here. But yeah, I've got people staring at me for their flat. It's very weird. I'm sure this is a normal thing for students. Actually, I'm gonna walk by. Somebody's exercising and the other person's went away, so run while I can. But yeah, university life as a fresher is being mental. Oh, that's another good point actually. Freshers Week. Wow, do I have a lot to say about Freshers Week. First of all, if you're coming to university, especially if you're coming at Dundee University, be prepared to spend a lot of money on like freshers tickets and stuff. I didn't know about this and I was underprepared and I almost missed out on the entirety of Freshers Week. So I wasn't too bothered, but it did bother me that it bothered me somehow that I would be like almost the only person that's not going to Freshers Week and kind of actually wants to, because I wanted to get out and I wanted to socialise and I actually wanted to, like, since my 18th birthday I hadn't really been out with friends or anything, so I was really wanting to do that. But I eventually got out, spent a ton of money, got a few hangovers, and I've learned that I can hold my drink to an extent, but not what I thought it was. Oh, I can go 2 different ways. I'll go this way. So yeah, it's been, Freshers Week's a bit mental. I would just tell you, if you're ever coming to university, just be prepared, like financially and obviously mentally as well, because there's a lot of people. There's like thousands of students here, and if you're not prepared, you're going to break down. Because I had one night where I went into the club, everybody had like a drink and stuff, and we sat down, and I just started to cry my eyes out, and then I started panicking, and my friend was away and I couldn't find her, and I was just like, I was going nuts, and I wanted to walk out, but then I was like, I can't walk out because, you know, what if I get lost, what if I can't come back, what if I don't find them again, how am I going to get home, like all these things were going through my mind, and I had an easy solution to it, but my mind is obviously not thinking about it that time. So my friend just had to take me out of the situation and calm me down, and I was still shaky the whole night until we got home, and even when I got home I was still a bit out of it, but it was better that she took me out of the situation rather than me just staying there, because I honestly could not have stayed there for any longer than I was. But yeah, it's really handy if you're moving to uni to make friends very quickly, because if you're going to Freshers Week, it's very intimidating to go out and not know anyone. So I would try and make friends within the first week or so if possible. Like even if it's your flatmates or something, and then you end up not being friends after a while, just something. But yeah, I've walked myself back to my flat, so I better end this video now. So bye guys, and I'll see you whenever I see you next time. Bye.